coming up.
What are you planning?
I'm afraid that is classified information.
Let them leave. We shall not risk any more casualties.
Long ago, before the wars, before the death, and before the loss, there was peace and prosperity.
That time is over. That time has changed. Deep within the overworld resided the ancient cities in the infested Skulk biome they reside in. The Illagers discovered this.
He tampered with an unknown energy and discovered Skulk energy.
Skulk energy is a form residing from all 4 Skulk crystals. The Skulk crystals were the primed form of all 4 categories of the Skulk energy: healing, offensive, defensive, and supportive. Most humans, villagers, and Illagers are gifted with the rare and powerful genetics to harness Skulk crystals. It was unknown how to harness them until one noble Illager, Milsar tested Skulk crystals and made a noble discovery that would change the way we live. He showed his new discovery to the rest of his people and offered to share this with the humans and villagers. However, the ancient Illager king denied this, as their plans were to overtake and harness all 4 of the Skulk crystals for himself, ruling as the king of the overworld. However, the Villager king found their arts interesting. Instead of uniting against them, he decided to ask for a share of such a discovery, agreeing to change the rules. But the Illager king denied this and told the villagers off. Outnumbered, the villagers left them alone. Thinking the Illagers were safe, they provided no form of protection. Eventually, the Villager king struck back, killing and enslaving the Illagers. The Illagers were weak in combat and had no proper form of an army. Thus, he forced the Illagers to explain this powerful form of energy. He then forced them to find more. Soon, a portal was made, the portal to the Skulk realm. However, both kings knew better than to enter without proper knowledge. Soon, the Villager king decided to have the portal closed and destroyed. Having the knowledge of Skulk, the villagers decided it was worth it to find more forms of enchantments and weapons. During his conquest, the humans found out about the Villager king's atrocities. The humans stormed to the Villager kingdom and told them to stop. But of course, the king did not, and told them to leave, and if they did not, they would fall. The humans retreated, and under the might of their sense of freedom, they fought the villagers, freeing camps and freeing the villagers. Soon after many months of retaliation, the first war between our civilized people sparked. It fought a bloody battle, losing many humans, villagers, and illagers. Humans' craftsmanship, skill, weapons, power, and leaders won the most of the battles. Losing the war, the villagers' king panicked. However, one illager discovered something. Rather, someone. The Brides. White-eyed humanoid creatures with lightning abilities. The villager king visited these rather peaceful creatures, trading and helping each other. But of course, the villager king killed a few of them and stomped his dominion upon them. One specific bride decided this wasn't fair. The bride's name was Herobrine. Herobrine was a young bride who was smart and experimented, much like the illagers. As the brides fought back and the villager king gave himself more powerful enemies, a new threat was on the horizon, or rather, below. The Nether. Herobrine allied with the King Demic of the Nether, and while the war between the humans and villagers was firing, they both decided this would be their best opportunity to take over. Soon, the Nether struck, killing both the humans and villagers, causing both sides to lose the war. Humans and villagers knew they needed each other if they would survive. With the original villager king's passing, his son became king. Unlike his father, his son, King Loki, acknowledged the atrocities that they inflicted on the humans, the illagers, and even their enemies. Working with the humans, an alliance was formed. They fought back against the Nether as much as they could. However, it was not enough. The Nether was still too powerful, along with the help of the Brides. Losing the war, the 4 Skulk crystals must be used. However, no one has wielded all 4 of the Skulk crystals. The people once had an accident due to the absorption of too much power. One noble human, with the ability to harness Skulk crystals, decided to step up. Stephen Walsh, a champion of the war on the side of the villagers during their war. Both sides were reluctant, letting him wield. However, they didn't have much to lose. The humans, villagers, and the champion Stephen Walsh fought back and liberated many villager captives. But still, not enough. Soon, the tides of war changed. The end emerged from the shadows. The king. King Sara returned and fought back against the Nether with his people. Allying with them and explaining the situation, the Nether was losing the war. Soon, one final battle on the base of Mount Craig. King Sara fought the King Demek alone, and Demek was defeated. The Orions retreated far north to Mount Craig, and the rest retreated back into the Nether, and the war was out of the question. The skull crystals were taken and are redistributed around the overworld in unknown areas by the champion himself. However, the villagers and humans still had their problems. With the help of King Sara and King Loki, the city of Monacorn was created for both villagers and humans, ran by no one. The King Sara and his people returned to the end, leaving them in peace. Building and restoration began and wounds healed. Loved ones unfortunately killed, but it was time for rebuilding, and so the people did. Peace was complete. However, the wounds between the villagers, illagers, and humans would be felt forever. Well, many times have I read this, and yet I still find an answer to the bride's disappearance elusive. And after all this time, you still refuse to acknowledge the severity of the situation? Do you see the point I'm trying to make? The Brines are still out there, and the Nether could return at any minute.
So what do you intend to do, Stephen?
Eliminate the potential threat before it becomes one.
Oh, my dear boy. Was that not what you were doing for the past 14 years?
Yes, but unfortunately I lost the track of their trail. Most Brines were last seen on the base of Mount Craig, retreating up north. I haven't explored that area yet. I believe that the potential threat there is only growing, and that it's only a matter of time.
Relax. You've always been skeptical about the facts. Facts
Written in books. I know. Look, not everything is true to their word. I should know. During the war, I wasn't me nowadays. I shouldn't have killed the innocent, but that was never written. I just, like most things, if it is, it's vague.
It matters not, son. The war is over. It's been over for a decade.
Darko, no, look. You must understand. I've come to a conclusion. I, myself, will travel north of Mount Craig. If there is a threat, I will destroy it myself.
Oh, you foolish boy. Traveling up north is a death sentence, assuming you're correct. Not without the skull crystals, no less.
I moved them far from here.
Except the healing one.
Yes, it is here, with you. Look, I won't go alone. I'll bring a few noble souls with me, but I will return home soon. My family's probably missing me right now.
Stephen, this is endeavor of yours? It must come to an end. You could be wrong, and these souls you intend to bring with you, you'll get them killed.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, then we have a head start to prepare for an attack. I'll be leaving soon. Do you wish to join me?
Fine. Only to ensure your survival. But I'm warning you, this whole thing is a waste of time.
Our time is limited, Darko. Seek me out in 3 days on Mount Craig's battleground. I'll be ready then.
Be safe, Stephen.
Ow! Dang it.
Calm yourself, Steve.
I'm trying, but I just can never win. Fuck.
Hey, watch the swears.
Sorry, it just came out.
Steve, breathe. What do we do when we're angry?
We take a break. We stop.
And we do our breathing, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Good. Feel any better?
Yeah, I do. And I wasn't mad. I just wish I could become a better fighter. I'll be like Dad one day.
Trust me, I do too. Things like this take practice though, Steve. Can't put a sword under a pillow, expect to wake up a samurai.
That's true. I actually tried that before.
Is that so?
Yeah? I'm just kidding, Maya.
And besides, who's to say you're not a good fighter already?
Well, nobody, but not as good as you.
Well, no one is as skilled as me. That's enough training for today. Let's check on Mom.
And what were you two doing for the past 3 hours?
Oh, we were just out training. Gotta keep the schedule up and running, right? My bad. I got a brother to train, Mom.
I'm just messing with you, darling. You know, your father should be returning in a few days.
When will he be here?
Couple of days.
At most. He'll be here. Just be patient.
Do you need help, Mom?
Oh no, I'm fine. Don't you worry, sweetheart.
You sure? You look a bit stressed. I'll make dinner this time. You go rest.
Maya, you really
Relax. I got it.
I've always loved this toy. Huh?
Mom, food ready. Hey, Steve! Food's ready.
You cooked? Oh, I haven't tried your food in a while. What'd you make?
Come and find out. Dinner is served, thy Walsh family.
Thank you, Maya. I'm gonna go water my plants before I eat. Begin without me, darlings.
I think you forgot to say thank you, kiddo.
Oh, sorry. Thank you, Maya. I love chicken soup. It's really scrumptious.
Scrumptious, huh? Where'd you learn that word?
My teacher was teaching us new words. She was reading us the story of, the creation of the golden apple. It looked really good. Really scrumptious.
Oh, yeah. Dad read that to me one time. Hey, you okay?
Yes?
Let's go eat. Outside. You and me. Here. You know, Dad and I used to sit out here. You'd be in your little stroller, just giggling. I miss those days. So, wanna tell me what's going on in your little head? Steve?
I was just thinking about stuff.
Oh? Like what?
I know I shouldn't feel this way. Ever, but I don't like the way we're living right now.
What do you mean?
It's just, we've been poor for so long. Most of the villagers here hate us because we're not one of them, and it's hard to even make a friend in school when everyone is so different. And I don't know the words for how I feel, Maya.
Unfulfilling? I understand how you're feeling, kiddo.
Dad's never here either. He's always out there, fighting monsters. Am I missing something?
Steve, my point is that, okay, you remember the Never Dig Straight Down book I used to read you every night?
Uh-huh.
That guy? Well, he got his leg amputated, but he still managed to enjoy his life. He's up in Monocorn City.
Oh. Did he get a redstone leg?
No, but that doesn't mean we can't still find enjoyment in life.
Thankfulness?
Yep, I enjoyed cooking. Despite not having a lot of electricity, I still managed to make something scrumptious.
Providing for my family is, well, a way I can exercise fate.
Well, I won't give up.
Remember God's promises, baby brother. Just try to be content with what you have. What we have.
Okay. Some days I just feel like an outsider here.
Well, you know about the war between the humans and villagers, right? I don't think their bad wounds healed.
Shouldn't you notice? You have social studies in school.
I do. It's definitely better than math.
Try hanging out with friends. What about the kid at your escort group?
He doesn't talk to me. I don't have friends in school, Maya.
Well, Steve, you have Mom, and you have me.
I know.
What? You're saying I'm not a person?
That's not what I mean.
Well then, I'm a person.
I'm looked down on by all the kids in school. And the teachers probably hate me.
If they hate you, just don't repay their hate back. Instead, repay it with a blessing. Maybe one of your toys.
You tell me that all the time.
We will.
What about our dog?
You know Blue isn't here anymore. I miss him too. Just like her brother Jake.
I didn't know him well.
Well, you were a youngin'. Still are. He took care of you when Mom and I were out.
Although, he almost spilled some super hot soup on you.
It's nice looking back on fond memories. Not bad ones.
I don't have many memories with Blue or Jake. Jake was adopted. I hardly knew them both. What does occasionally mean?
It means infrequent. Kind of how Dad occasionally visits us.
Uh.
Hey, I'll tell you another story tonight. I think you'll like it.
Yeah, you'll like this.
You're late.
But traveling on foot isn't exactly my specialty, friend. These tiny legs ain't made for that.
Anyway, let us move. Peculiar. Darko! I found some supplies in a cavern over there. The torch was still lit in this cold area. It should have gone out by now. Who would leave these supplies here? TNT? Maps? crates? Unless...
Ah, you must be Stephen Walsh. It appears you found something you're looking for.
What are you planning?
I'm afraid that is classified information. I've heard much about you. Your history with the Brines. It's more bloody than it is heroic.
I don't even know who you are.
All the more reason to allow me to introduce myself. My name is Hero Brine. As you probably assume, we're planning an uprising. Well, you'd be right. And now that you're here, you won't be leaving. Just like the others. Your sword, covered in the blood of my people.
That was in the past.
The past can dictate the future, and you will not be spared, Stephen Walsh.
Let them leave. We shall not risk any more casualties. Off the ice.